my page. Welcome everyone. I'm actually streaming on Facebook and YouTube today. So let me... Awesome, awesome. If you guys are tuning in, make sure you let me know where it is that you're tuning in from. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Like I said, I am streaming on Facebook and on YouTube today. Awesome, awesome. Hello, Ashanti, Alyssa. Sorry, 1 second. Florida, nice. Hello, yes, Florida, Pittsburgh. Awesome. I'm just sharing this on my page, and then I'm going to go ahead and get started for you guys. All right, guys. Hello. So glad it's in the text out. Yes, yes. Awesome. So you can also catch this replay because I know some people will be catching the replay. You can catch it here on Facebook, or you can catch it also on YouTube because it's also streaming on YouTube as well. So you guys, I want to talk about this evening ways that you can get access to funding with poor credit. All right, awesome. I see a bunch of people clocking in the comments. Hello, hello. First of all, I appreciate you all for tuning in. I know it is late on a Friday night. Okay, you guys could be doing anything, but you're here with me today. So I love you guys. That's awesome. Now, I want to talk about, like I said, getting access to money. How can you get access to money with poor credit? I know that, life happens, right? Not all of us have been taught about credit, from a young age. Maybe you've destroyed your credit. Maybe you have student loans that are holding you down. There are many different reasons why someone could be having a hard time with their personal credit. Now, I believe having good personal credit is extremely, extremely important, okay? Personal credit is important, but like I said, life happens, right? Life happens sometimes. So as we are building up our personal credit, because it's always something we should be working on, you can still gain access to the funding that you need in order to run and operate your business. So we're going to go over 4 different ways that you guys can get access to funding, even if your credit sucks. Okay, awesome. So the first way that you can get access to funding, even if your credit sucks, is through cash flow based financing. Okay, cash flow based financing. If you guys are watching this live right now, go ahead and put cash flow down in the comments. Cash flow for your business is so important. Cash flow. I know they say credit is king. I know they say cash is king, but really it's cash flow is king. So if you guys are watching this live, go ahead and put that down in the comments, cash flow. We're going to talk about cash flow here in a second. I see a lot of people tuning in from all over. That is so awesome. Yes, yes, cash flow, cash flow, cash flow. Yes. So that is the first way that you can get access to funding for your business is cash flow based financing. And basically what you're doing is leveraging the cash flow that your money brings in or your business brings in every single month for your business, right? So that's why it's really important for us to have proper business structures. And that's why it's really important for us to create businesses that bring in good cash flow. Now, typically, these are going to be a little bit of a shorter term loan, okay? And what the bank or a lender is going to do is give you a loan based on how much cash flow you bring in every month. So they may give you a percentage of how much you bring in. So say you bring in $50,000, right, every single month. They may, give you 50% of that. It's based off of your cash flow. And what they'll do is you'll pay them back through the money and the sales that you're making throughout the weeks or the months. Will this be posted to watch again? Yes, absolutely. The replay will be here on my Facebook page. It will also be on my YouTube channel because I'm streaming live from YouTube as well. So you can find this video both of those places. Awesome. And another thing you want to keep in mind, so when it comes to cash flow based financing, one thing that the lenders are going to look at is how many deposits you have in your account on a monthly basis. There are some lenders that will not lend to you unless there are at least 10 different deposits coming into your bank account. It's not always about the amount, right? You can be, I don't know, maybe a real estate investor. Say you do 2 deals out of the month, right? So that means you have 2 deposits. Even if you made $100,000 that month, it is going to be extremely difficult for you to get financing, at least cash flow based financing, if there's only 2 deposits in your account. So it's really important that you have multiple deposits, at least 10 deposits going into your bank account every single month so that you can get qualified for these different options, okay? Awesome. So the second way that you guys can get financing or money for your business with poor credit is going to be asset-based lending, okay? Assets. If you guys are watching this right now, go ahead and put that down in the comments. Assets is number 2, having assets. All right. Having assets are super important. An asset can be anything of value. So you may have equipment, right? Or even incoming invoices. Your accounts receivable is considered an asset, right? So you can leverage that in order to get funding or financing that you need. Awesome. I see you guys in the comments. Yes, assets. Another one is real estate. Right? If you own real estate, you can leverage land, you can leverage buildings, you can leverage houses that you own, right? That is an asset that you can leverage in order to get access to the funding and financing that you need for your business. Another one is your inventory. If you have a business that has inventory, that can be leveraged as well. Okay, so there are many different ways that you can leverage. If you have retirement assets like your 401k, that can be leveraged also. Right. So having assets are so extremely important, guys, for you to be able to get access to different types of funding if you don't have the credit. Right. So if inventory is a big one, especially if you guys I have a lot of people on my page who have boutiques and stores and things like that, right? Like I said, without those account receivables, right? The incoming invoices that you have coming in from businesses. Say you're a business that serves other businesses, or maybe you have a contract with the government. That's an asset that you can leverage. There are lenders that will lend, a certain percentage of the amount of invoices you're expecting to receive, right? So, because sometimes, especially I saw someone mention in the comments about trucking. Sometimes if you work directly with a customer, they won't be able to pay their invoice until about 30 days after you already delivered the load or done the work, right? So you can get invoice factoring, which is a asset-based lending, and the lender will actually pay you a certain percentage of that invoice immediately instead of you waiting 30 days to get paid, right? That will help with your cash flow. That's asset-based lending. Yep. And someone just asked, how do you leverage them? That's how you leverage it. That's just one example with invoice factoring, right? If you're looking to get equipment for your business, that is considered asset-based lending because that equipment is going to be your collateral. Or if you already own equipment, you can put that up as collateral as well to get access to cash for your business, okay? Awesome, guys. So I'm going to go over number 3, right? What is the third way in order for you to gain access to money for your business with poor credit? Okay, so the third way that you can is equity financing and crowdfunding. All right, equity financing and crowdfunding. Right? I'm sure you guys heard, I think it's like a Beyonce song or something. She says, pay me in equity, right? You want to get paid in equity. There's equity financing. And how this works is an investor or a company, or if you are crowdfunding, meaning there are crowdfunding platforms where you can go and post your business and people can come and invest. But the catch to that is they will own a percentage of your business, or they will be looking for a percentage of your, return or your sales, right, in order to pay them back. So yes, this is just a way to raise money and is actually very, very common. I'm sure you guys have seen the show Shark Tank, right? With Shark Tank, that is equity-based lending, right? Because the investor is going to get a portion of the equity, right? A portion, they own a portion or percentage of the business. So this is really good for if you plan on maybe starting like a tech company or a really large company with products and you need a lot of upfront money. You don't have the credit, you don't have the experience. So you can find investors, and there you can find crowdfunding platforms all over the internet in order to raise money for your business, okay? So that is the third way. Now, the fourth and final way that you can gain access to funding and financing with poor credit is going to be through business credit, right? Business credit. You guys hear me talk about business credit on a daily basis. With business credit, you can gain access to money without utilizing your personal credit. So that'll be access to vendor credit, so net 30 accounts, retail credit, so retail stores like Home Depot, Apple, Lowe's, right? You can get fleet cards. You can get access to cash credit cards, so your MasterCard and your Visa credit cards. You can get access to business credit, and this is such a game changer because of the fact that it is not attached to your personal credit. And a bank or a lender is typically more likely to give a higher line to a business than an individual. So that's why it's really important that we're building up the business credit while we are working on our personal credit. Because like I said before, having that personal credit is still just as important, but life happens. And sometimes our credit is not where it needs to be, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't be able to make moves within our business and have access to money, right? So building up that business credit is going to be key. Building up your Dun & Bradstreet report, your Equifax business report, and your Experian business report, okay? Those are the three main bureaus. There's also Credit Safe, which is another bureau that reports, but those are going to be the three main ones that you want to make sure that you are building up a good positive payment history. One way to do that, and you can start doing this today, is get a NAV Business Boost account, okay? I put the link to NAV Boost in the description of this video. Is NAV Business Boost. You can go there and you'll pay that $40 a month subscription. They will add a trait line to your business credit reports. It is the easiest way to start building up business credit. So make sure you guys get on that. But yes, those are going to be the 4 ways that you can get access to money without having good credit. Sometimes things happen. Our credit might not be up to par, but we still need to be able to build our business, right? We still need to build that empire, that legacy that you are working so hard to, right? Some of you might be in a 9-to-5 and you're trying to fire your boss, but first we have to get this business, right? We have to build up this business and start generating revenue, and this costs money, right? It costs money to operate a business. So I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that you still have options. Even if your credit is hurting right now, even if you're still working on building up good credit, you still have options. So I don't want you out here thinking that you don't have any ways to raise capital, to get capital for your business, all right? There are lots of options for you guys, and I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that. Like I said, I know that is late. It is a Friday night, but I so appreciate you all tuning in and tapping in this video with me. I appreciate all of you guys. Yes, I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Like I said, make sure you're heading over to the link in my bio for that NAV Boost. Start building up business credit today. If you want to see if you can qualify for any of these types of financing, my company offers that. So there's also a link in my bio, not in my bio, I'm sorry, in the description of this video. Go and fill out that form, and a member of my team will contact you this week, and we can talk about your options. We can see if you have enough cash flow for your business that you can leverage and get access to money, right? See if you have enough invoices or assets for your money. It says where you apply for cash flow. Yeah, so go ahead and fill out that form. There's a form that says, do you need money for your business or financing for your business? There's a form in there. Go ahead and fill that out. My team will reach out to you this week, and we can see if we can get you qualified, okay? Because there are options for you, and I want to make sure that you guys are aware of that. All right, so I'm not going to keep you guys long. I know that it is late on a Friday night. You guys probably have so much, more fun things to do right now. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope this was helpful. I hope this offered some type of value for you. I hope this showed you that there are options for you, even if you're struggling right now financially or with your credit. Someone said, apply for DUNS number waiting for approval. Get NAV Boost now or wait for that. So I would probably wait for your DUNS. Go ahead and wait for your DUNS. It shouldn't take too long. So I actually just recently applied for a DUNS number for a new business entity that I've recently started, and it took about a week. So right now it's taking them about a week to get that process. So be patient, but it's coming. But yes, you need to go ahead and get that DUNS number, and then go and get your NAV Boost account so that you can have a report there generated for you. They may not find any data when you first sign up, but that's because you don't have anything reporting yet. So please keep that in mind, okay? All right, guys. All right. So I love you all. You all are amazing. Make sure you guys are subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you're streaming this from YouTube, make sure you guys are liking my Facebook page. If you're on Facebook, I'll be dropping some more content. I'll be dropping some more gems as always for you guys. Make sure you're joining my text group if you haven't already. Text Let's Grow to 81257. Make sure you guys are texting that. And we have one more question. Is activation required? So when you go and get a DUNS number, they will call you and say that you have to pay them to activate your business credit report. That is false. So you don't have to do that, okay? So you don't have to pay them. If you pay them, you're not going to lose anything. I'm sure that they can still help you build up your report. But the only downfall is they only focus on Dun & Bradstreet, right? So you want to make sure that you're focusing on all of your reports, all 3 of your reports. So that's why it's really important that we're building up Dun & Bradstreet, we're building up Equifax, and we're building up Experian Business, all right? We want to be well-rounded all array around, okay? Awesome. Yes. Hello, Marky. Hello, Anna Marie. Hello, Demetrius. Yes, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm going to hop off here. Like I said, it's late. I'm sure you guys have some more entertaining things to do, but I hope you guys got some value from this. And if you did, please make sure you hit that share button. Go ahead and share this video right now. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's someone out here who needs to hear this info, who needs access to money and financing for the business, and they just don't know how. Make sure you get this shared. I love you guys, and I'm going to catch you guys